What's your like daily routine been in terms of getting treatment and everything?
Coming in the morning, work with Elliot or Ryan. Really do a lot of stuff just to get like my body aligned properly. Go out on the field, do some work with the strength coaches, and maybe come in and get like a massage or something like that.
How do you feel 100% or like how when was the first time where you felt that you could play in a game again?
A few days ago, I started doing some like long distance running. Not long distance. I was running like 80 yards and stuff, and like start picking up a little bit. And so I was opened up my stride, and I was like, okay, feels good. I'm not feeling anything pulling in the back of my leg or anything like that. So that was basically the first time.
It's got to be a little bit difficult. You got off to such a hot start, and then you have to just kind of put it on hold for a little while. How did you kind of deal with that mentally?
I mean, it's football. Like that stuff happens. I was saying it sucks because it was my first time I've ever missed a game in my entire life. So it's kind of having to deal with that, just sitting on the sidelines and watching my team play. But it's something that you, I guess, have to learn at some point. Like I said, everybody gets hurt playing football, and so it just kind of is what it is.
Excited to be back to 100%.
Absolutely, I can't wait.
When it actually happened to you, was there a moment where you thought it was going to be worse than it actually?
Oh, I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was very bad. Because I couldn't move my leg at first, so I was like, I didn't know what happened, but I just know I couldn't move my leg, and I was like, this does not feel good. So I was hoping for the best, but yeah, I didn't really know.
Did someone fall on your leg or what was the exact play?
Yeah,
I know it was on the
the guy was like on the back of my leg, and my knee was in the ground, so my leg was bent, and he just kind of twisted me over it. Don't really know like what what the exact thing that happened was, but I just remember that was kind of what I remembered happening.
How did it feel the next day? It was pretty stiff.
Yeah, it was extremely bad the next
Were you
day.
nervous for the MRI?
Yeah, I was. They were saying that everything was good, but my knee was swelling up a little bit, and I don't normally swell up at all, so I was kind of nervous because of that.
What else have you been focusing on while you've been recovering, since you can't go out and practice?
Honestly, I mean, really just getting back. Like that's when you're hurt and you're not out there. There's not really much you want to do besides just play football again. So, like I said, that being the first time I was out, I was like, I can't. Like this is terrible. I have to get back on the field, and so that was pretty much the only thing I was worried about.
Other players have talked about how helpless they feel when they're sitting out and watching their team play. Is that kind of one of the?
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, it's literally just like, yeah, it's a bad feeling.
I know you said a month or two ago that you were still kind of trying to learn the playbook. It's tough to come in as a rookie and everything, especially with this offense. Did you take the time off to kind of just digest the playbook more? Do you feel like you have it better now?
I mean, you try to, but it's different when you're kind of in there just reading it by yourself, as opposed to when you're in the huddle, you CJ call it. It's just like a different way of experiencing the play call. So I try to keep up with it as best as I can, but nothing is like actually hearing it like live and all that stuff.
When Marquise went down week one, you played the X spot, I think. Are you working more Z this week, or do you plan on being?
I just really am going in wherever they put me in. So I don't know what their plan is with me. I just whenever they tell me to go, that's what I do.
How different are those positions, and how different is it to learn multiple positions within the offense?
You run kind of the same routes and all that stuff, but it's just hearing the play call and having your mind in like one, like okay, I'm in X. I'm at X right now, so I gotta like think like that. Or if you're at Z, then you gotta like flip it. And so that's the biggest problem, is just like being able to switch that.
So it's just like the order in which the play is called.
Yeah, and like knowing which side to go to. That's
Dante, can you give us an idea of what your rehab has been like the last few weeks?
Coming in the morning and I was saying work with Elliot, and then get my body aligned with Ryan a little bit, do some like light massages, go out on the field, do a lot of movement stuff, making sure that kind of getting back, working back into sprinting slowly, and so.
You've had leg injuries before that you've had to deal with?
Nothing too bad.
So was this the most severe one?
Yeah, definitely.
Biggest scare?
Yeah, absolutely.